y'all, it's your girl Curly Girl Me back again with another video. So today's video is going to be how I do a nude look, and also kind of like a chit chat about why I started doing my makeup in the first place. So yeah, if you're this far into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. You're already this far in. Like, join the Curly Girl gang, gang, gang. We lit over here. Big hair, big dreams, and even bigger goals. And that's on period. If you ain't got no goals, sis, set some, achieve some. You needed a message or a memo, it's me, sis. The time is now. Go ahead. 2020, that's what it's about. But yeah. So my chit chat is just going to be basically about what I started doing, or why I started doing makeup in the first place. But let's get into what I'm using first. So the first thing that I do is my eyebrows, and I go in with the Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil, and I just fill in my brows. I just line them and then fill them in. So originally I started doing makeup first when I was cheering in high school. Our colors were red, black, and white, so we had to wear red lips. And for me, it just looked better when I added like a plain eyeshadow or like a neutral eyeshadow and winged liner. So I was the only person who knew how to do liquid eyeliner, so I would do everyone's liquid eyeliner for them. And then I just liked the way that I looked doing liquid eyeliner. So from there, my mother, she had a lot of makeup products. She used to do her makeup, or she does her makeup too. So I kind of wanted to start getting into doing makeup then, but I just was so discouraged because it was not turning out the way that I liked it. I didn't have the products that I needed. Everything just was so like cheap looking. So I just felt discouraged about going forward with everything. So what I'm concealing my eyebrows with is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the color Warm Honey. So I just add the concealer around my eyebrows, and I use a clean Q-tip, and I just kind of wipe it off, or not necessarily like wipe it, but you guys will see. And I just blend it in from there. So yeah, once I realized like everything was so cheap looking, I just was like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. So as you guys know, I am a natural hair influencer, and I have been getting some paid brand deals. And I just was like, I really like makeup, and I really like watching makeup videos. I think like I could do this. And I told my husband, like, I really think that I could do this. I think that, I'm not gonna say like I think that it's easy, but I think that I can do it, and I think that it can be done. So lately I have been just using it as a form of self-expression, like during this quarantine, just because things have been so crazy. But my looks have been progressing so much. I did not think that they were going to be progressing this much or so quickly, just because I just assumed I didn't know what I was doing, guys. So here I am. I blended everything in. I'm sorry, you guys, I keep switching back and forth. But I'm adding a little bit of that NYX concealer to my eyelids, and I'm just blending it in with a damp beauty blender so that I can get coverage around on my eyes, because if you are a person of color, you do have your eyelids are a little bit darker than the rest of your face. And I'm using my Crayon Case palette, and I'm going in with this deep brown shade. And I'm just swiping that across my eyelid. But yeah, y'all, so I've been doing this just recently because it's an outlet from being a mom. Like, I'm a mom all day, and when I do my makeup, it's kind of like a letdown from the day, because it's like nobody's calling me, nobody needs their diaper changed, nobody needs food, nobody needs something to drink. It's just me and my brushes. So I found this very, very therapeutic over quarantine. It's I don't know, it's just such a relief. And then also too, like, I'm one of those people, I like to get things done so that I don't have to pay anyone to do anything. So I've been doing my own lashes since I've been in high school. And also, guys, I'm going around, as you guys can see, with an orange color, and that's just to eliminate these harsh lines and give it some depth. But yeah, so I learned how to do my eyelashes in high school, just because I did not want to pay anyone to get my eyelashes done. Like, it just was not worth it. I do my own hair, just everything. Like, the only thing I don't know how to do at this point is nails, but I'm coming for that next, okay? And one of my fellow curl friends, Simone Says, I think that's her name on Instagram, she has been doing her own nails. And guys, at this point, I've been telling her, like, I'm inspired, okay? Like, I'm just inspired. I just want to be able to do it all. And as you guys can hear, my kids are so loud in the background, and that's exactly why I've been doing makeup, just because they drive me nuts during the day, okay? Like, nuts. I mean nuts. So yeah, I just been needing a break. I've been letting my husband know, like, okay, I'm gonna put them to bed and you can do the rest. Or would you I don't say it like that, but I say, like, could you do the rest while, I kind of wind down and take a break from everything that is going on. Like, it's just been so hectic. And I don't know why my kids have been so rambunctious lately. Like, Cairo has not been wanting to take a nap or any of those other things. Kinley has just been screaming to the top of her lungs for whatever reason. And people ask me all the time, is being a mom hard? Yes, being a mom is hard. Okay, it's hard. Just because your kids are like, you are all your kids know. So it's like, when they want something, you're the first person that they go to, of course, because who else can they go to? But yeah, I'm taking some more of that concealer and I'm doing my crease. And I don't know, I tried to test this out with this like flat brush and see if it was a little bit easier to cut the crease, but yeah, it's a no for me. So I'm just probably going to stick to the flat round brush. It just works a little bit better. And you guys will see me try to do this for like 50 hours. But yeah, even though like my looks, they come out okay, like, yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on. Also too, as you guys can see, I have my ring on. I got my ring resized for my birthday. My birthday is October 19th, Libra gang. But yeah, my husband got my ring resized for my birthday. So now I am back wearing my engagement ring. I've always been wearing my wedding band, but now I am back wearing my engagement ring. I love it, love it, love it so much. And I feel like this was like the best birthday gift that I could have ever gotten. And I am so thankful for that. So yeah, I don't know why why the left cut crease always comes out so different than the right. It's so annoying. And then it didn't look that bad here, but here I go, just steady messing it up, steady doing stuff. Like, what am I doing? And I should just left it like that, but here I go, doing too much, trying to fix it, and then messed it up. And I should just left it like how it was. But in a moment, it doesn't look like that. But that's why I need to invest in a vanity mirror, just so that things are a little bit easier. But once we move into a different space, I probably will, so that it'll just be easier to see things. Because at this point, I'm only looking directly into the phone when I'm doing my makeup. I really wish that I could tell you guys the name of these shades, but so far I haven't seen any names of the what are they called? The eyeshadows, or the single eye, or for each eyeshadow I have not seen a name for it. So that is why I can't tell you guys what is the name of the shade or what's going on. It's just, if you have a crayon case, then you guys know. I'm so sorry. I'm so new to this, and it's like, I am disappointing. Very disappointing. I don't know the name of my brushes or anything. I just know, y'all, what works for me, I just use it, okay? That's it. That's all I do, okay? So yeah, after I did my little half cut crease, if you guys have not noticed by now, I love cut creases. I haven't really tried anything else, but I think the next time that I do my makeup, I'm going to try a different kind of look. But I love cut creases, and I love the ombre blending look. So yeah, I'm just patting the darker brown on, just blending everything into one another. I think my lines are blended out. It looks fine to me, guys, but I don't know. Let me know if there's some issues. I tried to go in with this color, but it was a little bit too light for me, just to add a little bit more depth to the look. And it actually looked pretty fine here, and I just kept on adding a little bit more shadow. But overall, the look ended up coming out pretty well. So I'm using the NYX matte wing liner. I'm not sure what it's called. I just know it says matte. And y'all, sometimes looking into this camera, I mess up a lot on my eyeliner. But for the most part, it looks pretty okay. So don't judge me. I'm doing the best that I can right now with what I have provided for me. So the next thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the Milani primer. You know, I'm just rubbing it in, you know, getting it where it needs to go. And the foundation I'm applying is the Juvia's Place matte finish foundation in the shade 230. So it's a little bit on the yellow side, but once I blend it out, it doesn't look that bad. So yeah, I just kind of apply it everywhere. And at first I was going to use a beauty blender, but that just didn't work for me. So, and it's so weird because it looks so yellow when I apply it, but then when I blend it out, it's literally like the exact skin tone. But yeah, I was gonna use a blender and it just wasn't working. So I'm like, forget it. I'm just gonna go with the brush. So I noticed that I get more coverage when I use the brush anyway, instead of using beauty blender. So yeah, I think with this foundation, I'm just going to start using a brush instead of a beauty blender. So I'm going to conceal under my eyes with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I'm going to add in all of the little like dark areas, just the places that I want light to reflect off of the most, and some of my darker areas. And then I'm going to blend that in with my brush. I was using a damp beauty blender, but I've noticed that does not work as much. So now I think using a fluffy brush will be like my best option at this point. I have had 2 eye surgeries, and I do have a huge scar under my left eye. So I just add a little bit more concealer just to kind of fill in the areas where like it's a little bit splotchy because of my scar, just to make sure that everything is blended into that. And the foundation, not the foundation, I'm sorry, but the concealer didn't necessarily go over or seep into the scar, but just making sure that it covers the scar. So after finishing that, I'm going to conceal with my NYX contour with my NYX concealer in the shade Dark Espresso or Deep Espresso, I'm not sure, but yeah. I add a little bit of that. I don't want to add too much because I don't want to be too dark, and I just add it around the areas that or just to create natural shadows on my face. I don't know, I really liked my makeup this time. I might try something different, but comment some ideas below, or like some looks below and some references or something, just so that I can work something out. But yeah, I'm just blending this out with an angle brush. I learned this from, I can't think of her name, but I'm going to link her YouTube channel below. I watched some of her videos and she said she contours with an angle brush. I'm setting under my eyes with a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm just going to set in my T-zone areas, or some of the areas that I know that I'm oily and I don't want to crease. So of course, like I said before, I have that huge scar under my eye, so I made sure I set my concealer under there because I don't want the concealer to crease in that area. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight with my Milani highlighter in the shade Champagne. I'm just going to highlight in a C motion on my cheek and above my eyebrow. I also highlight my nose, my upper lip, and my brow bone. But I didn't do my brow bone in this video. I did it after the fact when I was going to take pictures for Instagram. So I'm going to line my lips with a little bit of brown liner. I don't know why I didn't have on chapstick when I recorded this video, but don't mind my dry lips, y'all. Like I said, I'm lining my lips with a little bit of brown liner, and then I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap and Madeline. After that, I am completely done. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Curly Girl Gang Gang Gang. We lit over here. Big hair, big dreams, and even bigger goals. If you ain't got no goals, sis, set some. If you needed a message or a memo, it's me. The time is now. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, y'all, this is the final look. I was going to try to put on lashes, but because I gotta clip them, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I think I got a little something going on here. Let me go show my husband how I be